Ever wondered how to cook quinoa perfectly every time? Well, wonder no more. Today we're going to unravel the mystery behind those tiny, nutritious seeds. Quinoa, a superfood packed with protein, fiber, and various vitamins and minerals, has been a staple in the Andean region for thousands of years. It's easy to prepare, versatile, and can be a great addition to any meal. First off, choose the right type of quinoa. There are three main types: white, red, and black. White quinoa is the most common and has the softest texture, while red and black quinoa are a bit crunchier and have a stronger flavor. Now let's get started. First, measure out a cup of quinoa. This will yield about 3 cups of cooked quinoa, plenty for a side dish or a base for a main course. Next, rinse the quinoa. Place it in a fine mesh strainer and run cold water over it until the water runs clear. This removes the quinoa's natural coating called saponin, which can make it taste bitter or soapy. The third step involves toasting the quinoa. While this step is optional, it can add a lovely nutty flavor to the quinoa. To do this, heat a drizzle of olive oil in a saucepan over medium heat, add the drained quinoa and cook it, stirring occasionally for about 5 minutes, or until the quinoa starts to turn golden brown. Next, add water. For every cup of quinoa, add 2 cups of water or broth. This will help the quinoa become fluffy and tender. Now bring the mixture to a boil. Once it's boiling, reduce the heat to low, cover the pot, and let it simmer for about 15 minutes, or until the water is absorbed and the quinoa is tender. Once it's done, remove the pot from the heat and let the quinoa sit covered for 5 minutes. This will allow the quinoa to steam a bit and become even fluffier. Finally, fluff the cooked quinoa with a fork to separate the grains and make it lighter. And there you have it, perfectly cooked quinoa every time. It's as simple as that. To summarize, rinse 1 cup of quinoa, toast it in a bit of olive oil, add 2 cups of water, bring it to a boil, then simmer it until it's tender. Let it sit covered for a few minutes, then fluff it with a fork. Now go forth and create delicious, nutritious meals with your perfectly cooked quinoa. Enjoy!